What do women really want? It's one of the most searched questions online, and it has been for decades. Even science struggles to answer this question. But in today's video, we will give you 10 reasons why women secretly crave what they'll never admit, according to Carl Jung, so stay tuned. Carl Jung was a psychiatrist and psychoanalyst who developed analytical psychology. He is known for his theories on the collective unconscious and archetypes, as well as his concepts of introversion and extroversion. Jung believed that the psyche, or mind, is composed of 3 parts: the ego, which is the conscious mind, the personal unconscious, which contains repressed memories and complexes, and the collective unconscious, which contains universal archetypes and symbols. In Jungian psychology, the goal of analysis is to integrate the different parts of the psyche, so that the individual can achieve wholeness and balance. Jung's work has had a profound impact on our understanding of the human psyche, and his ideas continue to be influential today. One of Jung's most famous quotes is, "The meeting of 2 personalities is like the collision of 2 atoms. There is a spark, a give and take, and from the interplay of both, something new is born." This quote highlights Jung's belief in the importance of relationships in our lives. He believed that our relationships with other people can be transformative experiences that can help us to grow and evolve as individuals. Relationships are not merely a means of satisfying our physical needs, but also a way of exploring our inner world and expanding our consciousness. Now let us dive into 10 reasons why women secretly crave what they'll never admit, according to Carl Jung. Number 1. The shadow. Jung believed that every person has a shadow side, which is the dark, repressed side of their personality. For women, the shadow may contain qualities that they have been taught are not feminine or desirable, such as ambition, assertiveness, and sexuality. However, Jung argued that these qualities are not inherently bad, and that embracing one's shadow can lead to greater wholeness and authenticity. Women may crave these qualities in themselves, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as too strong, independent, or sexual. By suppressing their shadow, women may lose touch with their true selves and feel incomplete or unsatisfied. Number 2. The wise old woman. According to Jungian psychology, the wise old woman is an archetype that represents wisdom, knowledge, and intuition. Women may crave the wisdom and insight that this archetype represents, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as old, which could be associated with negative stereotypes about aging. By embracing the wise old woman archetype, women can tap into their own inner wisdom and use it to guide them through life's challenges. Number 3. The maiden. The maiden archetype represents innocence, purity, and potential. Women may crave the simplicity and purity that this archetype embodies, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as naive or childlike. Jung believed that the maiden archetype is present in all women, regardless of their age or life experience. Embracing the maiden archetype can allow women to reconnect with their inner child and access their creativity and imagination. Number 4. The mother. The mother archetype represents nurturing, caregiving, and unconditional love. Women may crave the sense of security and comfort that this archetype offers, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as too dependent or needy. Embracing the mother archetype can help women connect with their own inner nurturing qualities and use them to care for themselves and others. The queen. The queen archetype represents power, authority, and leadership. Women may crave the power and control that this archetype symbolizes, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as too ambitious or domineering. Jung believed that the queen archetype is a source of strength and wisdom when used responsibly, but can become dangerous when it leads to domination and oppression. Number 6. The lover. The lover archetype represents passion, romance, and intimacy. Women may crave the deep emotional connection and physical attraction that this archetype embodies, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as too sexual or too in love. Embracing the lover archetype can help women connect with their own sensuality and passion and express their love and desire for their partners. Number 7. The caregiver. The caregiver archetype represents selflessness, compassion, and empathy. Women may crave the sense of purpose and fulfillment that comes from helping others, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as too altruistic or not caring about themselves. Embracing the caregiver archetype can help women find meaning and purpose in their lives by using their compassion and empathy to help others. Number 8. The creator. The creator archetype represents creativity, innovation, and transformation. Women may crave the sense of personal growth and self-discovery that comes from creating something new. but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as too unconventional or unrealistic. Embracing the creator archetype can help women tap into their own creative potential and bring their unique ideas and perspectives into the world. 9. The jester. The jester archetype represents playfulness, humor, and spontaneity. Women may crave the joy and lightheartedness that this archetype brings, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as too frivolous or immature. Jung believed that the jester archetype is an important part of the human psyche, and that embracing it can help us to find humor and joy in everyday life. 10. The innocent. The innocent archetype represents purity, simplicity, and goodness. Women may crave the purity and simplicity that this archetype embodies, but they may not admit it because they fear being seen as naive or unrealistic. Jung believed that the innocent archetype is an important part of the human psyche, and that embracing it can help us to maintain a sense of wonder and curiosity about the world. For women, these cravings may manifest in different ways, such as a desire to read certain books, listen to certain music, or spend time with certain people. However, women may not be consciously aware of these cravings, and may not be able to articulate why they are drawn to certain things or why they feel dissatisfied with their lives. It's important to note that these are just general tendencies, and not all women will identify with all or even any of these points. Every woman is an individual, and her unique personality and life experiences will shape her desires and cravings. However, by understanding these archetypes and the roles they play in our psyches, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. We can also learn to embrace the different aspects of ourselves, including our shadow selves, and use them to create a more balanced and fulfilling life. In conclusion, women may secretly crave many things that they may never admit to themselves or others. These cravings may stem from their subconscious desires to explore different aspects of themselves and their own inner wisdom, power, creativity, and other qualities that are often seen as taboo or undesirable in a traditionally feminine role. By embracing these cravings and exploring the different archetypes that they represent, women can gain a deeper understanding of themselves and create a more balanced and fulfilling life. If you agree with the points we made in this video, let us know in the comments. For more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.